Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network live from VIERA Regional Park, where we now have 12U action ready for kickoff right here on the Brevard Sports Network. I want to go ahead and get this apology out now. I apologize to new SMYRNA fans. I do not have a roster. The organization only brought one copy of every roster for every level, and so I will call numbers and try to get names from the PA guy. And the ball is kicked off. And ball will be taken out about the 37-38 yard line. I'd like to thank our first sponsor, ConnectFunding.com. ConnectSportsFunding.com. So here we go. Luke Moss in at quarterback for this 12U squad. There's a pass, and it's caught. What a catch. And there's it's handed off by the running back, and he is gone. Oh, wow. Caught from behind at about the 2-yard line. Oh, wait. Hand off. Touchdown! SUNTREE VIERA. Did not get the number that the way the sun is hitting these jerseys, it is. I'm good. Kick is up and no good. But VIERA Hawks strike first blood. And take the lead there, 6-0. First drive. CUDAS back to receive, waiting on. There's the kick, and that one bounces out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty. Get it 1st and 10 from the 35, I believe. There we go, yes. If those clouds could stay there, that would be wonderful. I know I'm asking for a lot, but here we go. Here come the CUDAS again. I'll apologize to the CUDA fans. I do not have a roster for the New Smyrna Beach. They only brought one copy, and they all went to the PA guy. And a penalty. There's the toss. And number 8 trying to make a man miss and brought down there by number 28, Mr. Derrick. So here come the CUDAS, man in motion. Quarterback's going to give to the first back through, and he will get a couple of yards. And it'll be 3rd and 9 now for the CUDAS. Ball's on the ground. And fumble recovery for SUNTREE VIERA. That defense, 12U defense, creates the turnover. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line. Luke Moss in at quarterback. He's going to give off to number 8. Number 8 slicing his way through the defense, and he'll have enough for a SUNTREE VIERA first down. Nicholas Soltez on the carry. 7:02 left to play here in quarter number 1. Moss fires and it's caught. Number 20 on the reception. And the Hawks are just running this no-huddle offense here. Moss gives it off to Soltez. Soltez into the end zone. Touchdown, Nicholas Soltez. Kick is up. And no good. But with 6:19 left here in the first quarter, it is 12-0 in favor of the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks. Touchdown brought to you by ConnectSportsFunding.com. Luke Moss on to do the kicking duties. It's going to be a pooch kick. Here to number one trying to bring it across field. And he will be brought down by number 84. Alexander Kindom. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the .37-yard line. Number 12 trying to swing it out to number 5, and it is incomplete. CUDAS come up 2nd and 11. And pass is incomplete. Brian McKeely on the pass breakup. Third and 10 for the CUDAS. And up the gut, and number 2 making some things happen. And he is stripped, and the defense creates another turnover. So VIERA will now have their 3rd possession, starting 5:55 left to go here in quarter number 1. Moss in at quarterback. Moss fumbles that. They're going to call the play dead. False start on the offense, so there's number 6 taking it out around the outside. And he will get a gain of about Timothy Sideros. Get a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. 2nd and 8. So a gain of about 5 or 6. 2nd and 8 here. Moss rolls out. It's going to be caught. And it's just ripped out. The Barracudas defense has created a turnover. And they're going to say Timothy Sideros was down before the ball was ripped out. First down for the Hawks. Moss comes out at quarterback. Three-step drop. He's looking in. He's got his man. Timothy Sideros again, still making plays, just like his brother. His brother, a walk-on at the University of Florida. Phenomenal track star. Those who don't know, I'm referencing VIERA Hawk Zach Sideros. The views are fine. I will take you up on the water. Moss's pass is complete. For a SUNTREE VIERA Hawk first down. First and goal for the Hawks. 4 minutes left here in quarter number 1. Moss just slinging that ball everywhere. Ball's on the ground. And recovered by the CUDAS. Number 8 on the fumble recovery. Wow, what a turn of events. And we'll be right back while they take a time. All right, here we go. And the CUDAS now showing life. There's the handoff, and that's a slippery slope. Gets a gain of a yard. Number 17 was in on the tackle. Matthew Wolf. .320 left to go here in quarter number 1. The CUDAS coming up with a big turnover. Hopefully their defense there can stimulate something for the offense. And if nothing else, give the defense a chance to rest. Because the defense has seen a lot of plays while the offense So the CUDAS will now use 2 timeouts here in the first quarter. And while we have a timeout, we'd like to talk to you more about our fantastic sponsors that help us bring you these great games here. There's Kel Clean. Kel Clean provides the best quality cleaning services, from janitorial, tile and grout cleaning, stripping and refinishing floors, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and roof soft washing at very reasonable prices. They serve most of Brevard County, and they are family owned and operated. Kel Clean wants to make you a lifetime customer the first time around. Information is at the bottom of your screen as we get set to play. 2nd and 9 for the CUDAS. 2:52 left to go here in quarter number 1. Each program is 2-2 on the day. The Hawks won the 6U and the 11U. The CUDAS have won the 8U and then the 10U. And what a pass, and slipped just through the hands. Just through the hands of number 22. Look, I think his eyes might have gotten as wide as dinner plates there, because I think he may have peeked just a little bit, saw that green grass. He knew he was ahead of his defender, and you take your eye off for like half a second, and then boom, the ball's there and you're not ready for it. It happens. Every great athlete will tell you it's happened. Every great receiver, every great running back. You peek your eye, you see all that green field, you get wanting to get going, and he's going to try it again. Incomplete. Was looking for his target there again. They've got the matchup. He's got the speed. Number 22 is definitely a quick individual. So here we go, 2:42 left to go here in quarter number 1. Fourth down and long for the CUDAS. And that Hawks defense with a sack. Hayden Argo on the TFL. Check the sack. And turnover on downs. That'll give the Hawks good field position, so no harm, no foul on the fumble, as the Hawks don't allow points, and they get the ball in relatively the same field position of where they fumbled the ball the first time. Moss under center. Moss calling alert, alert. Steps up, fires, caught, touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. Number 20, Tyler Zaki. Tyler Zaki on the catch. Touchdown from Luke Moss, and the Hawks take an 18-0 lead with 2:28 left to go here in quarter number 1. And bad snap. Sedaros is going to just try for it. Initially the conversion was good, but we got laundry. We got the laundry. And it will be against SUNTREE VIERA, so now they're just gonna use their offense and run a play. Moss in at quarterback, running back on either side of him. He's gonna give it to Mr. Derrick. .228. The Hawks lead 18-0. That touchdown brought to you by Kel Clean. Give them a call. They are family owned and operated and serve most of Brevard County. Go give them a call at 321-505-7006. Information is all down at the bottom of your screen. Find them on Facebook, Instagram. And that's a squib kick. And number 1 makes one defender miss, but then can't make the other 6. .222 left to go here in the first quarter. And number 18 hands off. And that running back, look at the effort. Look at the fight. He is dragging that pile. He's got himself a CUDAS first down. James Carter, the running back. That's just called will. That's just called I want these yards more than you want to stop me, and pushing that pile. And Carter again. Carter this time took a shoulder to the gut. By number 26. Hayden Argo, the first to make contact and stop him in his tracks. And here we go. Back in that I formation, 2 receivers near side. And that's a fumble. And guess what? That's now 3. Gene on the recovery for SUNTREE VIERA, and the Hawks offense will take over with 53 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Up 18-0 there on the Kell Clean scoreboard. And Moss is in the empty set. He's taking a shot. And there he goes. Timothy Sedaros, Luke Moss, the connection, touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. Luke Moss and Timothy Sedaros. Get used to hearing that combination, because guess what? If they go play 14U together, that's going to be the connection. And if they both go to the same high school, which I think they will, that's going to be a special deadly connection at every level. And the 2 points is up and good. So now with 39 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, it's 26-0 in favor of the Hawks. And folks, we're starting to get into that time of day where that sun glare is going to hit the camera. There's not much I can do about it. We're hitting that part of the afternoon where that sun is starting to creep down on the west side. And it's going to start coming right into the camera, and there's nothing I can do about it. And number 1 just jumps on that kickoff on that squib kick. .34 seconds still remain in the first quarter. And hand off to the back, and the back's trying to get outside, and Luke Moss on the tackle. Plays quarterback, kicker. He comes up and plays good run defense. What can Luke Moss not do? And that will be the final play of the first quarter with your score. SUNTREE VIERA HAWKS 26. The New Smyrna Beach CUDAS 0. We'll be back with second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Have I been muted this whole time? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I thought I unmuted myself. Okay, well. .421 left to go here in quarter number 2. SUNTREE VIERA Hawks up 26-0. Again, folks, I apologize. Snap on the ground. And guess what? That Hawks defense, that's Luke Moss. Luke Moss making the play. And that'll be a turnover on downs with 4:15 left to go here in quarter number 1. Or quarter number 2, sorry, quarter number 2. Moss steps up, fires. Caught by number 14. Number 14 making some people miss. Trying to find some blockers. And number 14 Bradley Valest. Second and 1 for the Hawks as they approach 3.5 minutes left. Moss steps up, fires. And guess what? Bradley Valest. Sorry, Vanalest. Bradley Vanalest on the reception, back-to-back receptions, and that'll be a SUNTREE VIERA Hawks first down. And here they come. Argo to the outside. Or not Argo, try Luke Moss. Taking it around that right side. Picks up a gain of about 3 or 4. Making it 2nd and 6 for SUNTREE VIERA Hawks. Moss in the empty set. Defensive backs on the safety. Get feet on the goal line. And he overthrows his receiver. He was looking for Bradley Vanalest in the corner of the end zone. Earlier it was the Timothy Sideros and Luke Moss show. Luke Moss now spreading the ball out and trying to hit different guys, and it'll come along. They still got a couple weeks of regular season left. And there's Mr. Derrick. Derrick into the end zone. Touchdown. And Derrick into the end zone. 32 points. and that means the clock is running. Sedaros is going to call his own number. Timothy Sedaros gets in for the point after. High snap. He couldn't get the ball down, so we said, it's okay. I got this. $33-0. And the Hawks have this 12U Hawks team is very good. Look, yeah. That Deland game. PA announcer that we started fall this week. And, well, we got the wind. But I would love the 70s and 60s temperatures. And Moss with the poocher, and it was that recovered? Was that recovered by a Hawk? But there was a flag thrown, so I don't know if the ball went out of bounds before he recovered it. What happened? We'll await the call. From the looks of it, it's on the Hawks. Illegal procedure. And that will be the final play of the half with your score. SUNTREE VIERA 33, New Smyrna Beach 0. I'll be back with second half action in about 10 minutes. All right, folks, welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network, coming to you live from VIERA Regional Park, where the Hawks have a 33-0 lead over New Smyrna Beach. Luke Moss. And the Hawks almost recover that one. And here comes the defense. Thank another one of our sponsors, Kendall Signs. Signs, any sort of branding. Kendall Signs does it. Locally, regionally, and nationally. And look at that again. Number 7. Adam Hart. As we're here in the third quarter. Second and 14. I knew there was a 4 in there somewhere. And Hawks will wrap him up. He'll get maybe a gain of 2. Now it's 3rd and 12. Third and 12 here for New Smyrna Beach. And here's the toss to number 20. Number 20 trying to make something happen, but and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll lose 3 yards, so it's now there was a flag on the play on SUNTREE VIERA. So it's still 3rd down. There's the pass, and it's dropped. Either that is a lot of armbands on his wrist, or he's playing with a broken arm, is number 8. He's playing with a broken arm? Folks, he's playing with a broken arm. That takes guts that I will never have. I'm letting you know that right now. And he's the intended receiver again. Yeah, I thought so. That's a cast. Now, it might be a hard cast, you know, that is really protective of that arm. But still, at playing wide receiver, the thing I'd be worried about is making catches and the ball, you know, slips off the cast, or going to make a catch, the ball bounces. You know, that's guts. And I admire it. In a blowout game, you're down 33-0 in the third quarter, and you're still out there. You're trying to get play time. You're still trying to do something. And that was a turnover on downs, and carry by number 14 for SUNTREE VIERA. Bradley Van Leest. And there's Mr. Derrick. And he'll be brought down. Just enough for a first down. And the handoff there to number 14, Bradley Van Elst. Gives it off to Derrick, and Derrick will pick up a gain of a couple yards. It's now third. No, wait a minute. Oh, I was looking at the wrong yard marker. It's now third down and about 9. Van Elst. This is fourth down, and they're going to be stopped short. And the new Smyrna Beach CUDAS force the VIERA Hawks to turn it over on downs. With 2:20 left to go here in quarter number 3. So here we go. CUDAS, 1st and 10. It's going to be a toss, and that VIERA Hawks defense said, nope. You shall continue going backwards. Now we're going to lose part of the play here because of those tents. And Hayden Argo, the first one to make contact, and led the charge of Hawks. 20 seconds left here in quarter number 3. The end of the third quarter, your score, Hawks 33, CUDAS 0. Be back with fourth quarter action in just a moment.
Hello, Space Coast. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support of BSN and allowing us to cover your student athletes and come into your home each and every night. Give us a follow on Facebook at Brevard Sports Network, and here's to many more years of top-notch sports coverage right here in Brevard County. Thanks again.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
Thank you to 2024-time tag team champion Devon Dudley for the bring back. Always a great conversation. He's just so full of knowledge of, and not even just me. I'm a wrestling fan, so it's what I would want to talk to him about 24/7, just because the things he's done in that ring and experiences he's had in the ring, off the chart. But just in life too, like he's such a down to earth guy. He's one of those guys you could just sit and just talk for hours with, because he's so full of knowledge and just an awesome human being is Devon Dudley. And the CUDAS bring up fourth down and a long way to go. Coming up here after this one, we'll shut down the devices and get ready for the 14U game. We'll be back with 14U action once the completion of this one is over. Again, I'd like to continue thanking our sponsors: Kendall Signs, Uber Zadi, Slow and Low Barbecue. There's the toss. And the CUDAS turn it over on downs. Inside the red zone. The Hawks will have it first and goal. The only question is, who's going to run it in? And they're going to give it number 12, and number 12 will be tripped up in the backfield. Nelson Gonzalez. They got Sebastian Gonzalez. Got the first name of Sebastian Gonzalez, plunging ahead. 3rd down and goal from the 1. I think they're going to give it to him again. And he will be stopped short by the CUDAS. So it's 4th and goal from the 1. And they were trying to get it to him. They were trying to get. Ball is stripped. And CUDAS will get it 1st and 10. Still inside their own 5-yard line. Timeout called by the CUDAS. 5:30 left to go here in the game. Again, following this broadcast, what will happen is after this broadcast, we'll shut down, get everything ready for the 14U game right here on Brevard Sports Network. So far, the most interesting game has been I believe the 8U game. Can 14U change that? We will see. And the CUDAS continuously running that football. Stopped by the Hawks after a minimal gain. Actually, we're going to say he lost a yard. There's a pass, and it's caught. He could go all the way. What a play. Brett Hickman on the catch. Yanni Jean on the touchdown saving tackle. And New Smyrna Beach, they're not done yet. They're They said they're going to get this one. They want to get this score for pride right here. And score differential. And that ball falls short, incomplete. Quarterback throws, and it's intercepted. And you're not allowed to return. Not allowed to return it with running clock. With 2 minutes left in the game, and this is just going to seal it. Probably get 2, maybe 3 plays. Probably just 2. Moss folds his arms like, all right, coach, I'll wait for your signal. All right, thanks for the signal, coach. Waiting game. Again, following this broadcast, we'll shut down this broadcast and we'll get everything set up for 14U, the final game of the day, the main event of the evening. 14U, New Smyrna Beach versus 14U, SUNTREE VIERA HAWKS. And there's the final snap, the kneel down, and guys will meet up at the 50-yard line. All right, so your final score, the SUNTREE VIERA HAWKS 33. They advance to 3-2 on the day. And we'll see you for 12U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network.